concept of everything matters reminds me about a conversation that I had with one of my good friends a while back. We have something very, very, very important in common, and yet our philosophies differ completely. And that is that she believes that nothing matters, so life should be just one big party. And I believe that everything matters, so life should just be one big party. Is happening all at the same time. There are an infinite number of versions of us doing everything that can possibly be done in any number of ways. Well, then how does this tiny little human experience that we're experiencing here matter? It doesn't matter. We're meaningless. We're just one of an infinite amount of versions of us. So Joy, one of the main characters of the movie, was really grappling with this concept, and she was sent into this void-like depressive state. Nothing matters, so I'd rather not exist, right? Nothing matters, so why even go through the human journey? Why even go through the human experience? You know, art imitates life. This is art imitating an experience that a lot of us have, an experience of needing to find meaning for our lives. An experience of needing to have a reason to wake up. Why are we here? What's going on? What are we supposed to be doing? Well, Joy in the movie, like I did, eventually realized that it's us that brings the meaning into our lives, and that a meaningful life is not necessarily an over-the-top big life. The meaning of life is in the little moments, in the moments of sitting in the car with your mom, exchanging a look with your best friend, or getting a cupcake for breakfast, or I don't know, going on a walk that moves you, seeing a sunset that makes you feel things. The meaning of life is in the everyday and the mundane. It's in the getting to be human, in the getting to experience this experience. Because on the other side of this, we might not get to taste chocolate, or taste a beautiful pizza, or make love, or get angry, or even get jealous, or even feel heartbreak. The meaning of life is just to live it, to feel it, to experience it. And ultimately, what I experienced in my own journey, and what the movie really drives home, is that the meaning of life is love. Meaning comes from love. Love is all that matters. love between a mother and her daughter, or husband and wife, a couple, siblings, neighbors, a teacher and a student. Love in all its forms. Love is what matters. Love is meaningful inherently. That feeling of loving another being, or loving yourself, finally waking up one day and being like, wow, I am deserving. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of being loved, and I am worthy of loving myself. That feeling brings all the meaning in the world. Love is the most real thing in this universe. And in fact, I would say it's the only thing in the universe, and that all roads lead us back to love. And love is the answer to everything, as cliche as it might sound. If you always choose the path of the heart and the more loving option, you can never go wrong. And I've seen this play out in my own life. And love will cure, it'll cure diseases. It'll cure mental illness, being there for somebody long enough, hard enough, loving them strongly enough that they no longer consider giving up on their lives. Love fixes everything. Love moves mountains. It's a big possibility that there are trillions of us, versions of us living other types of this life. It's a possibility, right? And that's what many worlds theory and multiverse theories basically say. But what really matters is that we're here now. We're conscious in this moment, in this reality, experiencing this life. And you get the opportunity to fill it with as much love and divine love, love from the Creator, godly love, human love, earthly love. So years ago, I experienced the peak spiritual experience, my non-abiding awakening. And in this experience, I zoomed out of the small perspective of the human mind. And for a moment, I borrowed the eyes of the divine, and I learned 3 things. The first is that everything is connected. We're all one. The second is that everything is going according to plan. It's all perfect. And the third is that we are love. We come from love. We return to love, and love is the answer. Love is all there is. Years later, I'd experienced the void that we spoke about earlier, but I also experienced this magical world filled with loving spirits, these beings who took me on a journey and showed me how meaningful everything was, how everything was truly connected. Each one of us is connected to one another. Our stories affect each other's lives. Our touch affects each other. We can heal each other with our words, with our love. And they showed me how we all come from the same place and how important what we say to each other and to ourselves is. I saw how words can break a child down and how other words can bring and lift a child up. I saw how we create our physical world through our beliefs, through our thoughts, and the stories that we tell. I saw that humans are natural storytellers, and that we are constantly weaving our human experience through the stories that we tell about the world, that we tell about ourselves, that we tell about others, and the stories we say about the past and the future. Later, I would go on to study Kabbalah, and I would find out that Kabbalistic mystics believe that every sentence we utter is actually a spell, and that words not only make angels, they are angels. I made the conscious decision years ago to create angels with my words. Angels that heal, angels that uplift, angels that love, that spread love. And as one of us is touched, we touch another and another and another. And this is how humanity is healed. This is how humanity is loved by the divine embrace of the Creator. Kabbalists, therefore, would encourage us to be discerning about our words, because with the stories we tell, we're either creating angels or we're creating demons, right? Through the ones we choose, through the words that we choose. The thing about demons is that they don't go and haunt somebody else once you've created them. They like to hang around their creators. And so we plague ourselves with these lower entities. So create lots of angels with a lot of beautiful, loving words. Love everyone and tell the truth. Love everyone and tell the truth.